A lot of people have the wrong idea about preaching. They think it's about saying things or shouting things that convince people to believe in God, but that at most is just part of it, and it may not be any of it. The preaching we see from Jesus and from his associates, it was different. It wasn't just the convincing stuff they said, it's what they were doing when they said it. At the opening of Jesus' public ministry, Jesus casts a demon out of this suffering guy, and the crowd there says, "This is a new teaching. Even the demons obey him." See, the stuff Jesus did was considered part of his teaching. And what made Jesus a unique prophet, a unique preacher and teacher, wasn't just his lectures, it was his demonstrations of the kingdom of God, the supernatural way he lived and the supernatural things he did. I wouldn't dream of preaching a message about Jesus unless I also preached Jesus' message in Jesus' way, which means I never try to convince the destitute to trust Jesus without also trying to bring them justice in their situation. And I never try to convince a sick person of God's love without also trying to bring supernatural healing to their bodies. Jesus' message wasn't trust God or else. Though in a way that's a pretty defensible message because God is trustworthy and not trusting God does lead to trouble. But no, Jesus' full message was something like, hey, look at all this. Doesn't it make you want to trust God? And then maybe he'd add, if you do want to trust God, that can be hard. So let me help you with it. This week at my church, we're setting aside a big portion of the Sunday service to heal the sick supernaturally. We invite anyone and everyone to come, and we try to bring the experience of God's power to the place. Now, typically not everyone who comes gets healed, but typically a number of people do get healed, sometimes in astounding fashion. And, that's Jesus' kind of preaching.